We are just past noon and it is hot, hot, hot. Temperatures just below 90 degrees in terms of the air temperature, but already with that humidity, that heat index already at 100 degrees. That means multiple hours throughout the afternoon and into the evening, that heat index will be at or above 100 degrees. We expect it could get as high as about 105 throughout some points of the afternoon. Now, we'll stay mostly sunny and dry. Again, temperatures that will be into the low to mid 90s for those highs today. That heat index above 100 degrees. We will start to cool off later tonight with a cold front that'll approach and also some rain showers in store that could hopefully help, at least for a time, cool us off. Especially tomorrow, it does seem like that the rain and the cold front should at least help out a little bit in terms of the air temperatures, but that humidity will stay rampant throughout the rest of the week into the weekend and even next week. So this will not be the only day where we have to deal with that high heat and humidity. But the good news, more rain showers in store for the area. We'll see the first round late tonight and overnight just past midnight. Then we'll deal with on and off periods of rain throughout the morning tomorrow, continuing for the afternoon and even the evening. Pretty much a very classic setup like the last few weeks, where we'll pretty much be at the mercy of when and where some of these showers end up popping up. How strong they could be will dictate how much rain certain areas do end up getting. It's not going to be this widespread precipitation throughout not only just today, but really even the weekend. On and off periods of rain here and there, where a couple isolated spots of some heavier downpours possible. The other important thing to know is that no real threat for severe weather. A couple heavier showers, some gusty storms possible, but not really much more than just that. So no concern about severe weather, but we do want to keep an eye on future rain totals, especially when we start to add up some of those heavier showers, especially in areas that just over the last week received about 4 to 5 inches of rainfall just north of Fort Wayne. Now, again, these rain totals will be very localized. Some areas might only end up receiving about a half an inch or even less, depending on when and where those showers pop up, whereas other areas could receive as high as about 1 inch to 2 inches, maybe even isolated spots a little bit higher than that from now all the way through the day on Saturday. We do have an excessive rainfall risk tomorrow for a level 2 slight risk for about 25 to 30% of the area now, whereas the rest are included in that level 1 marginal risk, and that was also the case for both today and Saturday as well. So basically saying there is a risk each and every day for heavy rainfall to potentially cause some isolated flooding issues. And again, those key areas would be those areas that received a lot of rain over the last week. Well, it's very obvious what parts of 21 country did receive a good amount of rain, because our updated drought conditions today show and reflect where that line of heavier rain throughout last weekend made its impact, whereas the rest of the area is still either in a either that abnormally dry criteria or now considered a moderate drought, which does include Fort Wayne, because areas south of the city did not receive much in terms of precipitation. So we do need some more rain on the way, but it does seem like that will at least have more heat and humidity on the way. We'll be watching very closely on Monday for the potential of another first alert weather day as heat and humidity continue to pick up as we go throughout the weekend. Highs back up into the 90s by the start of next week, and the potential yet again for another first alert weather day as that humidity will pick up as well.
All right, Michael, thanks for all the information.